What's going on, music makers? It's Fly Guy J, and I'm back with another video. Now today I'm going to be reviewing Loopcloud 5. I've teamed up with Loopmasters to give one of you guys a chance to win a 6-month studio plan membership to Loopcloud, plus 1,000 points that you can use to go ahead and start filling up your Loopcloud sound library. To enter the giveaway, just click the link in the description to find out all the different ways you can go ahead and enter. Now before I get into this review, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click that bell so you can get notifications of future videos, future tutorials, future reviews, and future giveaways, because there will be more to come. Alright, let's get into it. So right now I've got Loopcloud pulled up, and what Loopcloud is it's basically an app that you can find a bunch of different loops. They claim to have over 3.5 million sounds on Loopcloud that you can use and add into your music production. The cool thing about Loopcloud is it syncs with the DAW that you're using. So you can download these loops and then simply drag and drop them right into your DAW. Let's go ahead and take a look at the layout. So at the top, they have some packs you can sample, recent releases, popular packs. They also have plugins that you can use. They have a Loopcloud drum, which is basically like a drum pad plugin. Loopcloud Play is a synthesizer plugin. I'll probably end up doing a review on those in another separate video. For now, I just want to build a basic beat using some loops from Loopcloud and explore moving around in the app. So if you want to preview a loop, you simply just click on the play button and it'll load a preview of the loop. So this is giving you a preview of the type of sounds you would find in this loop. Hey. Click on another loop.
Mass movement samples.
Dope. So if you wanted to browse by specific instruments, the top menu up here allows you to do so. You can sort by bass, drum, cymbal, guitar, keyboard, specific types of keyboards, etc. You could also sort by genre. So if you're looking for down-tempo samples, hip-hop samples, reggae samples, you can sort by labels, which is the people who make the loops. So for example, Loopmasters, you can sort by Apollo Sound Loops, etc. You can sort by formats. So along with WAV files, they also have MIDI files. They have patches that you can load up into Machine if you're a Machine user. They have massive presets. They have loops specifically for the Loopcloud drum or the Loopcloud play. If you use Reason, they have Rex 2 loops. They have Apple loops. I mean, there's just tons of way to sort all of these sounds to find exactly what it is that you're looking for. You can also sort by key and BPM. So you can select, let's say, the D chord, and it'll pull up everything in D. Or you can sort by BPM. Right now we got it set to look at everything from 10 to 999. We could go and change that to, let's say, 108 to 140, for example. And then it'll sort everything from 108 through 140. So I mean, it's very convenient, very quick way to navigate and find what you're looking for. So I think for this beat that we're gonna cook up today, I want to try to find some trap rap type melodies. So let's go ahead and search for, I kind of like this Future Toronto trap that we previewed earlier. Let's check that out. So I'm going to click on the cover art and it'll bring up all the sounds in this pack. Now, real quick, as you can see, the BPM is set to 90 for the particular sample that's pulled up now. If I want to sync this with my DAW, you simply just open it up. So I use Machine, and you load the Loopcloud plugin. So I'm going to do that now. Go to Loopmasters, Loopcloud. And right now my project is set to 120. So if we click back over to Loopcloud, now you see it matches my tempo. So it changed from 90 to 120. And now if I hit, actually, let's go, I want to look for a synth loop. So I click on the synths filter here, and we'll go through these synths. So again, this was originally, the tempo of this particular loop was 140, but it's synced to our machine tempo, which is 120. So before we even spend any money on buying these loops, we can sync it to the tempo, we can manipulate the sample and make sure that this is 100% the sample we want to use before we waste any of our points in downloading the sample. Just to prove how convenient that is, let's start a basic drum loop in here. So we'll put a clap down, and then we'll listen to the loops with the basic drum so that we can see if the groove is going to fit the loops. See if the loops is going to fit the groove that we got going before we even decide to download anything. And we'll add a simple hi-hat pattern in here. All right, so we got a basic loop. Speed the tempo up a little bit. Let's try 130. Make it a little faster. Let's try 138. All right. So now if we go back to Loopcloud, we can preview the loops. And again, the tempo's at 138, matching our DAW. And now we'll start going through this list. Hey. So I like that loop there. What I'm gonna do though is I want to make it feel a little darker. I don't want it to be so bright. So let's change the pitch. We'll drop this down. Let's try 3 semitones. See what it sounds like. Okay. Let's go down to 5 semitones. There we go. That's the sound I'm looking for. Alright. So again, the beauty of this is not only can we preview the loop within the DAW before we even decide to download it, but now what you can do with this editor here is you can manipulate the sample. You can chop it up, you can reverse it, you can change the pitch, you can even add effects. If you click on this effects edit button here, we can add a delay. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll add a delay. Quarter note delay. Let's make it ping pong. Drop the feedback some. Change the wet dry level. Alright, I like that. What else can we add? Let's add a filter on here. Let's add this dark filter. So you can see that chopped off some of the high end. Let's bypass it. Hear how bright it is now? And we'll turn the filter back on. I like that sound. So we'll keep this. But they also have, I mean, you could add grain stretching, panning, reverbs, vinyl stops, some reverse effects. And you can do all of this before you download the sample to your hard drive, before you spend any of your points on it, which is just dope, man, because it guarantees that you're gonna like what you end up purchasing. So I think what I want to do for this particular beat is I want to use the original loop that we have now, pitched down 5 semitones, for the first half, And then for the second half, I want to chop it up and reverse a few parts. So I'm satisfied with this for the first half of the loop. So what we'll do is we'll click this processed button and we'll simply drag it into machine. So I want this to be a melody. I'm going to drag it into sound 2. I'm going to take this processed audio, drag it into sound 2, and then boom, it's loaded automatically. So if I hit my keyboard, it's playing. So let's go ahead and record that with our drums. And then for the second half, I'm going to duplicate this pattern. We'll call this pattern 2. And I'm going to get rid of that audio. And we'll chop that same loop up and add some different effects from Loopcloud. Let's play the loop and then see where we want to make some cuts. So I'm going to grab the scissors tool to split the audio. And let's listen to where we want to make some cuts. So let's cut it here, 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 here. And then I think this section and this section I want to reverse. So this arrow is the reverse button. Simply click on the section you want to reverse. And now let's hear how that sounds when it loops back around. Dope. Dope. I like that. So we're going to do a similar thing for the second half of this loop. We're going to cut bar 6 to there, bar 7 to there, and then I want to reverse both these second halves here. So let's go to reverse. 1, 2, this section and that section. So let's listen to that loop. Dope. Perfect. So again, we'll take this and we'll drag that processed audio into machine. We'll put that on sound 3 and we'll record that chopped audio in. Yeah. So as you can see, that was real quick, and we already got a nice processed sample that we dragged directly from Loopcloud into our DAW, and now we have a solid foundation that we can build the rest of the beat on. All right, so let's go ahead and lay down the kick pattern. Quantize those notes. Hey. All right, let's add this open hat in there. All right, let's go ahead and add this rim shot in there. All right, clean that up a little bit. Ooh. I didn't even mean to do that. Sometimes great things happen by accident, but I reversed the rim shot, and I kind of like how that sounds. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that's a vibe right there. Hey. Alright, let's see if we can find 808. So let's search 808. Boom. Search for one shots. Alright, so let's try this one. And I think the last thing I want to look for is a counter melody to go over the top of the melody we already have. I'm thinking maybe a flute sound. Type in flute. And I want to search for a flute that's in the key we're in, which is G. So I'm going to go down to G. Let's see what loops we can find. I think this one might work. Let's go back to Loopcloud. So let's pitch it up a little bit. Let's change these effects. I'm gonna take that filter away. Turn this down a little bit. And then let's see if we can, let's try a panner, auto pan. 8-bar smooth loop. Let's see what this does here. So it's gonna pan it from left to right. Not bad. And this is dope. You can move the panner on the fly. That's dope. So let's do this here. Yeah. That's what I want right there. So we'll take the processed audio, drag that over the machine again. So there it is. Alright. And I want this to only come in on pattern 2. So we'll go to pattern 2. Drag that out. I think what I want to do for this is I want to throw some halftime on it. Halftime. Hey. Yeah, that's wavy. Another dope effect might be throwing this Waves Factory cassette. I reviewed this cassette plugin in another tutorial. I'll put a link up here for you if you want to check that out. But let's go ahead and add this cassette plugin. I like this one here. I'm gonna turn the noise down some though. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. So yeah, that's it, man. We got a dope beat started. You can play around this, add some of your own sounds, find some more loops from Loopcloud or some individual sounds from Loopcloud, and finish off the beat how you like. But just to give you a quick preview of what we put together so far, I'll play it from the intro. So all together we got something like this. Hey. 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 Let's drop those 808s down an octave. Drag these down an octave. Alright, so now let's see what we got. Hey. Hey. Fire. So yeah, man, as you can see, there's endless possibilities with Loopcloud 5, especially if you got a beat block, if you're having a hard time coming up with your own samples, your own loops to create, your own melodies, then sometimes it's just quick to go to Loopcloud, grab a bass melody to start with, and then you can build your own melodies on top of that. Or you can just grab some other loops, chop them up, flip them, edit them how you want, and make it your own, make it unique. Again, I'm doing a giveaway. I'll be giving one person a 6-month studio membership to Loopcloud 5, plus 1,000 points that you can go spend on samples to add to your Loopcloud library. Click the link in the description to enter the giveaway. If you're not following the channel, click that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the bell button. I got more content coming, more giveaways coming. Until next time, we out.